Hi everybody, and welcome to video, let's see, what is this? Video 14, I think. Don't hold me to that, just look at the title of the video. This is our Steampunk Journey series, and we're using the Nautical Steampunk and the Steampunk Trains kits by Victoria Designs. Now, of course, you can use any kits you want, and we're going to revisit this series in July for Christmas in July that we have every year. Now, because I just think it's a great idea to have a set like this, and this many videos will finish up a whole month. I mean, fill up a whole month. So, this is what we've done so far. We've done our small 4x6 ring-bound journal. We've done our tall, skinny journal that's 5.5 here at the widest part, and 11.25 inches tall. I've got the back half with all the metal. I ran out of metal. I literally ran out of little gears and cogs and things like that, so I can't do the rest of it until my shipment comes from Amazon today. And I have to tie the string on yet, but I don't have any gears to put on the string, so I don't know how long to make it. So hence I haven't put the string on yet. Okay, and I haven't put the charm on the front yet either, because no charms. So, but that's how far we are. Today, we're going to start on an actual book. We're going to do a one signature book. Let me set this somewhere. Hold on just one second. Thank you. And we're going to start it out like we usually do, which is by making the base pages for the book. Now we're going to have to cut these down. You can't just fold them in half because the papers are UK sized. So we have to take one of these, and then we have to cut a little bit off. This is a coffee dyed paper. This is actually 31 pound. Normally I use 21, but I sprayed it twice. It's a little shiny or extra smooth or something. It's some kind of typing paper. I have no idea what it is. Anyway, I ordered it thinking it would be something different, and then it came and it wouldn't hardly take the coffee dye or anything. So be careful when you order your paper. I think this might have been for laser. Yeah, laser jet. I'm not sure. You know, it was kind of shiny before I attacked it with the coffee dye. I spray mine with a sprayer. And then 2 cream colored papers. Now, I'm just going to tell you right now, I only have 4 pages of cream colored paper left. And believe it or not, cream colored paper is $24 for 250 sheets. I know, get out of here. So, let's hope that everything turns out fine. So we're going to cut this here. And then the width we'll do in a second. We won't be able to fold it in half either. We'll have to, we'll measure one and then double it. Sure we will. So I'm going to trim these down. Wow, my nose is really running all of a sudden. Okay, so that should be the right height. And then, I think we can just fold them in half. Because you go here, and then 1/4 inch. And then we get, yeah. We can just fold them in half. That's right, the width is almost the same. So we're going to go ahead and fold these in half because I don't ever remember trimming them this way. So we're going to go like this with the coffee dyed paper. And the same with the two cream colored papers. As you know, I like to work off the page and then glue the paper to the page. It allows me to do my flips and flaps and such without having them on the top of the paper. Plus, if I make a mistake and totally myrtleize a page, then I can redo it without ruining the book or making a mistake in the book. Let's double check the height just to make sure before we do anything. You know, I did make a mistake. Gosh darn it. We're not going to have 1/8 of an inch all the way around except on this side. I cut these too short. And they're too short for the cover as well. I think I should have just left it. Oh, this is the trimmed paper. Okay. Well, I made a mistake. Gosh darn it, I'm going to have to order the paper. I have more cream colored paper. Oh, that means this one's going to be wrong as well. And I'm leaving this mistake in. I think that's too dark. I'm leaving this mistake in so that you guys, in case you do it, you know what's going on. Oh, goodness. Oh, no, we've got two. I just happened to grab a white one with them. Oh, wait a minute. These are cream colored. Looks like I still have two cream colored. That's a white one. Okay, those are cream colored. All right, I have no idea. Yeah, these are a smidge big, but I am not trimming anything. So we're going to fold them in half. And I am going to have to order some cream colored paper. Where's my bone folder? Where's my pencil? Okay. Oh, it's right here in front of me. This is Teflon. It's made by Craft Treat, and it's CRAFT REAT. So there's no double T in the middle. So it's Craft Treat, and it's Teflon. I got it on Amazon, and glue and whatever does not stick to it. It's very sturdy. It's got the square end on one end and the rounded end on the other. Just so you know as far as tools go. no, we're probably not going to get done with page 1. Maybe we will. I have no internet. I'm so mad. One of my videos is up, but I can't post it anywhere. Not even at Sweet Pea Papers or at Junk Journal Tutorials and More, which are the 2 Facebook groups you should be visiting. On Tuesdays, we have YouTube Tuesday. You can post your YouTube channel, you know, versus you can post anytime your YouTube videos. And then, I don't know what is going on today. And it's probably because I didn't start until 7 o'clock in the morning. And then you can, we're going to alternate these. Then you can post on Thursdays. You can post your Etsy or Ko-Fi shops. Friday's Freebie Friday. We've got some designers. We just started having designers that are going to upload files for you. And for you to use. And then, let's see, yeah, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, and Sunday is Say Hello Sunday, where you get to say hi to all the new members. We might do something on Saturdays, but I'm not sure yet. Yeah, not using that. Okay, this is page 1. Now, if you'll remember earlier in the Tall Thin journal, this is going to be the paper. We made we made this CD cover and the front anyway, and then we weren't able to use it because of the magnet situation. Okay, so we are going to use it here on page 1. It's not going to be the front, it's going to be the second. Because we're going to use the envelope in the front. Let's see. But we do need to finish it off. It has the magnet on it already. Ink this real quick. This is the center, where we cut it out, cut the window out, or cut the paper out so that it fit the window in the CD. So we're going to ink it front and back and use it as a card. Wait a minute. This one's smaller, but it isn't the same as the cover. Let's use this one. This first page is going to be water themed, steampunk water. So we're going to use the boat pages. Then we're going to use the train pages as the second page. And then after that we're going to mix. Don't ask me why I decided to do it that way, but I did. So you're going to do front and back of that. Front of this that we had already, which was Freedom. Okay, paper clip those together. Stick them over here. And we just set the paper to the side. We need to paper the back of this, which is we're going to use this. We're going to see how long the big rings stay on. My hands are warm right now, but the tips of them are starting to get cold already. It's only 32 degrees out, and all I have in the craft room is a small heater. We're going to put it where the water themed part is at the bottom, or the obviously water theme. Steampunk. And then we're going to do the width about here. Do that again, that's too thick of a line. Yeah, that's a little too wide. I can see how this morning's going to go. Boy, I really was hoping, silly me, I really was hoping that I didn't have to buy that paper this time for this project, but that I could get away with the 4 pages that I had, which we should have been able to with even the cover. But no, I make a dumb mistake. And this has already been cut for the pocket. I was just double checking. I'm very sniffly this morning. Anyway, I have no internet. First, I'm with a new company, and it's been nothing but trouble since I've switched. And I'm very disappointed when the price change hits in April, or it'll be May. I'm going to go back to my old company, I believe. I had trouble at the installation. The gentleman could not get it to work. And let's see. Oh, this is the right way. That's okay. That's even better. Thank goodness. It's already cut okay. These are a little bit off as far as being square. When they first installed my internet, the box didn't work right, and they couldn't get a good signal. So they had to take that out and put in a brand new one. And that was state-of-the-art, brand new machine, you know, wall, whatever, that the Cat 5 cable came out of, because that's what they use. So of course I couldn't use my own modem because it was a cable modem. It wasn't one of those ones that was both. So now I have a perfectly good cable modem sitting in my living room. Anyway, I can't get the cable unscrewed. That's the basics of it. So anyway, so I had to use their modem, which it was free. There was no rent on it, at least until May. This is just what makes me so angry. And then, like I said, the first one didn't work. Then so he put in the second one, and everything was fine and dandy for, I don't know, 2 weeks. Let's say. I'm just guessing. I don't remember now. This has been 6 weeks. And so then it's already cut. Da 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 da. Okay. I was leaving extra so that I could trim it. which is what I did when I measured it. I'll have to use this on another CD cover. Let's see what we can find. I think I had this one was my second option. We get another CD cover to measure. Wow. This has been a hot mess. Can't measure it against this one because it's got the glue on it already. Okay. So this is going to go this way. So we need to measure this way. Hope the other half of the page isn't like this. Okay, let's ink it. Which I almost forgot. Oh, and I need to ink this because I was thinking that I needed to... Oh no, I did this in the other video. Okay. I thought I needed to re-ink that after I had cut it off, but I already did it in the other video, apparently, when we were doing page 1 of the Tall Slim, or the Slim, or the Tall Skinny. I'm not sure. I'm just not sure. Like in that movie, Idiocracy. My name is not sure. One of the funniest movies I've ever seen. One of my favorites. If you haven't seen it, you should watch it. Idiocracy, like idiot, right? Only with no T. Idiocracy. I'm starving. I think after this, I think I'll make an omelet instead of a bowl of cereal. Let's cover up that blue. And then go from there. Okay, so that's on the left side of the paper. want to put it in the center. The reason it says 2 was because I was trying to put 3 CDs on one side. And I hadn't left enough room for a strap or something, which that would have worked. If I had thought to do it before I had tried to glue everything down. I was out of room. Bring it up above so that it covers this whole thing when it's closed. Okay, now let me get it straight. So it's a little above center. And now it covers the whole center piece. So I guess maybe I was off for it being in the center. All right. So I'll make the card for this off camera, maybe. Let's make an uptuck for this instead of a writing space. This paper's on crooked. And we want it to be exactly the same size. And then let's decide on the height. We'll take a look at it. I'm going to cut off the width first. Then let me see how tall I want it to be. CD's not that big, so I'm thinking a little bit below the fish. Yep. Unfortunately, that makes the green on this side and the no green on that side, which is the opposite, and that uses up the whole page though. Can't believe I left the black uncovered. It's just a recipe for disaster. So I'm literally going to make this one a pocket instead of a tuck. You know, with one side, we're going to go ahead and put 3 sides on this one so it will hold up whatever we decide to put in it. More strings. Let's make sure we can close it correctly. Let's bring it down. Okay. Nice. I like that. Let's put the magnet on the back for this so we don't forget. Okay. Now, this is going to go on the bottom. On the top, I think, we're going to do an envelope with the CD cover. I can't believe I haven't done that before. And so we're going to set this to the side for right now. And get everything out for this. Except for this part. Put that up there. Okay. So we're going to cut a hole in the front of the envelope. And then we're going to, as soon as we get that done, we'll cut it off for a pocket. First, we need to open it. Well, we're going to go down an inch. That's not right. There we go. I was messing around with it when I was trying to ink it. Let's go down an inch to give us more of an opening. You know, if we went down an inch and a half, we'd almost be straight across. Let's do that, just because I'm lazy. So we're going to cut this off, just on the back side. You know, if we put our window in first, we would have more to glue the backing paper to. Oh, I forgot to pick one out. Gosh darn it. Than we would otherwise. And then we can cut this off. Let's wait. Okay. Oopsie. Let's cover this first. I almost forgot. It's also going to determine where we put the window, because I want to keep these light bulbs on here. let's ink it. In fact, we might do the window one size smaller than what we would have normally done. I don't feel like dragging my sleeve through. Oh, the cable story. Okay, so the guy has trouble getting a signal with the box he had for the inside. So then he changes it out, tells me I have the brand new, newest, top of the line interior box thingy that you can get. So I'm like, all right, cool, free upgrade. So now we're just going to pick our window size. So now I'm thinking, all right, good deal. And brand new modem, everything's going to be cool. So, very cool. Good deal. So that's what he does. And so, I don't know, a couple days later, it starts kind of flickering. Like it'd flicker off for like 30 seconds and then flicker back on, but then you'd have to wait for the modem to recycle, of course, so that made it longer, and it did it about twice an hour. So, I don't know, I let it go. It's just like, I don't want to deal with it. And I just left it. And so I'm going to put it through the Big Shot like this. Anyway, so I let it go. Then it started happening more frequently, and it really became a pain. So now, a month later, I have got to call them. So I call them, and that was the day before yesterday. And I called them and told them I was having intermittent service. It kept going out, had to wait for the modem to recycle every time, blah, 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 blah. It's really hard to watch TV because it got to the point where it was doing it every 15 minutes, something like that. And so the cable guy comes out, nice guy, works for an hour, inside, outside, inside, outside. Oz decides he's an okay guy after about, I don't know, half an hour. So, you know, and stops barking at him. So then, this is going to make a thud. Then, he works and does his thing, cable guy thing, and comes and says, okay, I'm all done. Turn your TV, you know, on. Everything looked fine. The modem was on. No flickering. Didn't kick off. No sooner did he leave. I guess you guys know where this is going. Then it started up again. Only this time, It was maybe every 5 minutes. So that's why on February 17th, 16th, something like that, you didn't get a video post. Because I uploaded the video while I could. It took me hours because I had to keep going every time it cut off. Then it got to ridiculousness. It was, you know, every minute, and it was off for 2 minutes, then, you know what I mean? And then it became unusable, and then it finally just went out completely. So there was no working with it at all. I didn't really leave room for a magnet except for at the top, did I? Oh, we weren't going to be able to use it. All right. And squished some of the glue out. I didn't wait for the glue to dry. Then it went off completely. Now I have no internet, no TV, no music, no anything. I can't even chat with my friends tonight. Or my friend, I usually chat all day on every other Friday with my other friend. So, anywho, I call them up before it went out completely, obviously, and said, it's still doing it, and I'm not really happy. So can you get on over here and fix it? I'm going to put the acetate in. So the lady said, this was on a Thursday. The lady said, well, the soonest appointment we have is Saturday. And I'm like, well, look, I have a Lifeline machine. Because I fall. I have one of those I've fallen and I can't get up pendants that I wear when I'm not recording, so it doesn't swing out in front of the camera. Hopefully I won't fall off of the stool. I'm measuring the height and the width of what I want to cut out. So she said, the soonest, doesn't matter, soonest I have is Saturday. So now I'm going to be without for a day and a half, completely. And she said, now there may be a charge. I'm like, no, 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 no. I don't think so. And, so I'm totally not happy. I'm not going to mention the company. It just isn't worth it. But, yeah, so now I can't. I had already uploaded the video for quote-unquote today, which is, you know, 6 weeks before you're going to see this. But I can't post it anywhere. I can't even post it on Sweet Pea Papers and Junk Journal Tutorials and more that the video has been uploaded. I'm going to glue this and then put it over the window. Oh, no we're not. Ink the window. But I can't post it anywhere to let people know. I guess I could use my phone and at least go on to the 2 Facebook groups and I'm going to have to try to do some finagling when I get done recording this. Maybe I can do something with my phone. Other than just post that it's been uploaded. But even that would be better than nothing. Okay, so let's glue this onto the back. Then we're going to glue the envelope back together, cut it for the pocket, and then re-ink with the black that one side. Now I did, as if it was the manila folder, and I used the ground espresso all the way around, and then I inked the very edge with black. Oh, I didn't flip it over. What is wrong with me this morning? I'm frustrated. That's what it is. I'm frustrated. Anywho, so I apologize now for 6 weeks ago when you didn't get the post that the video was there. And I don't use my phone for anything like that. My friends tease me. Because I never use my phone for anything. I don't even use it for shopping or anything. I've occasionally gotten things from Temu. Now, apparently that's how it's pronounced. That's how they pronounced it on the commercial on the Super Bowl in 2024. So I am going with their pronunciation. I called it Temu. Everybody I know called it Temu. But apparently it's Temu. I don't know. I may have to wait for another video. It's so weird. Okay. So you guys want me to talk through my videos, and this is what happens. All right, we're going to cut it for the window. I mean the pocket. See if I cut it enough. Now, let's pick an inside paper. I've got some paper here. I'm going to put you on pause. I decided to just go ahead and use this. So, for the inside paper, all we have to do would that match the inside of the other one? No. Anyway, all we have to do is measure the paper as if we were measuring for a card or anything else that we put inside. It doesn't have to be the full height. It only has to be the height of the window. We can see where the window is from the impression that the die left when we ran it through the Big Shot. But I like to do it the full height because you see the opening from the edge where you put the card in. And I like it to be covered from top to bottom. Except I didn't do it that way, nor did I. Okay, let's take a look. That's going to be fine because we're going to have a fancy card. So just having the paper in there is fine with me. We're going to make it the width just a smidge less than the width. No. We're going to cut it the width so we don't have to paper the inside. Remember, we're going to cut this off back here. So we need to have what's technically the inside of the envelope covered. So this won't work. I apologize. I knew we weren't going to get this done, but not because I was going to be unable to function in my brain. Oh, see, this is smaller than the CD, so it's not my fault. So we're going to have to cut it from this way. So it was my fault. So that it will fill, what's on the inside here? That's good. So that it will fill the envelope completely. That won't work. We have to glue it to this side so that the envelope is open. So we have to glue it to this side up to here. Think about this for a second. I know why. Because I had already cut this for an opening, and then I cut this for an envelope to put stuff in. So I can't have both. That was my mistake. I didn't realize it was already, or that I was going to cut it off when I wrote pocket there. Okay, now I've confused myself, but now I'm straight. Now I can probably use this piece . Measure it for there because we're going to cover it when we cover the back. And in fact, now that we've got it all cut and the right size, ta-da! Let's put the magnet on and cover the back. Then we'll have something to glue this to. It doesn't matter. And I'll tell you why. Because we're only gluing this side anyway. I apologize. This is what happens though sometimes. Sometimes you have a day. Do you know what I mean? You just have a day. See, that looks terrible. So we need to make sure we've got it flipped around the way we meant to have it. Doesn't matter what's on the back. We'll never see it. So we're going to open it this way. We're going to put glue here so that it sticks to the back and we can put our card in and out. I'm going to fish mouth it. Bad idea. I pulled that pin out with my mouth and got the glue that was on the end of the pin on my lip. Just because I wanted to be entertaining. I wanted you guys to have some fun so that we can laugh even though we have no cable. It's alright, I can just make videos all day. Who needs to watch TV anyway? I can put off watching Lost for a day. I've been binge watching Lost. It's a TV show from the early 2000s. Or, it may be that old because the date that it takes place is that old. Not sure. Okay, so now we've got our pocket. We've got our backing. Let's cover the back of the pocket if we can manage that. Okay. Now we're going to put this here, but we're going to cut the height first so we can save this because this is going to be our pocket on the bottom. Magnet. That M was big enough, you would think that, or the circle, I mean, you would think I would see it. Okay. Now, we want to make this in the center. So we're going to cut it here. And then we're going to cut it here for the width. Let's measure the length so we can cut that off. I almost made a mistake there. Then let's mark the length, which that's an hour. Okay, and then I'm going to cut the length off first so that we can make our pocket, and cut the width off and glue it on. That's what we're going to do next time. And then I'll also have a couple other pages ready to go. Okay, I'm sorry that this was such a mess. We got it done pretty much without too much trouble fixing our mistakes. And so yeah, so that's it for this video, and I'll see you in the next video, and that will be just a second for you and a day for me. Okay, bye bye.